there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 155. In today's episode, we are taking a look at the economy car open. For that, we need an economy car, and for that, we're buying an economy car, the 2009 Honda Fit Sport.
Ooh!
And don't get too excited. It's a fucking Fit. Well, a Jazz, sorry.
It's a Jazz.
It's a Jazz. Anyways, I drive a Honda Jazz. I will show this off. I don't think I'm going to apply any of these, but yes, it has body kits. And yes, they are absolutely horrific for the most part.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's a fucking Honda. Oh, dear God.
That stops you in your tracks, doesn't it?
Mmm.
There is.
I mean,
what class do
I'm
need to be for this?
looking at the Mugen kit and I'm thinking that's the most tasteful out of all of them, but that's not saying much.
No. Hope all your new year. Happy New Year. Hope your wishes come true. I wish only for the sweet release of death. No, thank you very much.
Also, thank you, Plant Pot.
Yes, thank you, Plant Pot. Make sure you're a good channel member for money, and you get stuff that equates to not quite the same amount of value. But you know, if you had any Christmas money and you know you were struggling to chuck it somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, I know a place where it can go.
This way, towards this man, right here.
Yeah, not him who's speaking. Me. Maybe one day they'll get a cut of the profits. 1 million subs. Anyways, Economy Car Open, a fun event that challenges drivers to wring performance out of small economy cars. Thank you for being so literal. Full circuit of, I forgot the name of the track, but it's a knockoff Lime Rock. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Iberian.
Iberian.
You don't even play Gran Turismo, Forza, and you know what it is. I don't.
Well, I have played Forza, but it's been a while since.
Yeah, you've played more Gran Turismo than Forza.
Yes, I mean, but even then, I still know Iberian and Ladera and
Ladera.
Camino
Ladera. It's Ladera, not Ladder. Ladera sounds better though.
Ladera.
Come to Ladera. Sounds like
Come to Ladder.
Ye old ladder. Oh, look at Taylor and the Fiesta. So yeah, if you wonder what sort of cars are available for this, think every single car you could start Forza free with, and that's it, and that's what you get.
Yes.
Lada. Fun fact: Gabriele Tarquini once drove for Lada in WTCC. Because he got bored of winning. That wasn't... I mean, that basically was the reason he actually drove it, because he got bored of winning, so he just signed for the uncompetitive Lada team, because why not? He's like, there's a new car, let's go. Hello, Other Inferno. How are you? Not quite New Year. Yes,
It's worse Inferno.
It's 2 hours and 56 minutes to the new year.
Yes.
Although by the time you're watching this, it's very New Year. What
it's
the fuck?
Tarquini!
Oh, right. I was like, what the fuck? I like how everyone in this race, M. Rossi, M. Taylor, and M. Yoshida. M. Oh! It's Tarquini! That's what I used in my fucking... That's why I used fucking Lorenzo's virtual touring car thing to sign Tarquini. I slowed that down to 25% speed to get that. Oh, it's Tarquini. Tarquini's not doing very well in virtual touring car thing, B-Spec touring car league, by the way, in case you was wondering. We went with the Volvo Estate, and it turns out the Volvo Estate is very not fancied as a good car. We're a ways off yet. 6:04 PM? Fucking hell, where are you? I thought you was English. Where the fuck are you?
Yeah.
That's like Uzbekistan. M for Mazaspin. Mazaspin. Fucking hell. Well, we know what's happening next year. Technically, Haas is working closer with Ferrari now as well, so... Knowing how Ferrari works these days, they probably went to Haas and they were like, "You had great pace last year! We need to learn more about how you make a car." Mate, we literally just use your cars. Great!
Pronto. Gallo? Yes?
Spinella.
Engage Nikita Mazepin.
Mazepin and Mick Shoe Spinner. Mick Spinmaker. Great race in the rain! I love doing that. Good on the rain car for Kane. At least we got a video on him now from the great Josh Ravel. Subscribe.
Yes.
Uruguay launched under Brazil and alongside Argentina. Interesting. I need a South American. Do we have a South American? No, we don't have a South American. Thunder has a South American. I don't have a South American.
No.
We do. 2021. We need to be more culturally friendly on this channel. I do. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. I've got a fair few Eastern Europeans and Germans. Virtual touring cars. It's a thing. Basically, for those of you who don't know, I've got to flex my fucking nerd muscles for a second. I'm in a sim racing league where we race British touring cars from the 90s, and basically a spin-off to that is Touring Car Manager, which is essentially B-Spec, where they just run AI cars on GTR2. And yeah, and we've got our first points. We got 6th place in a race of complete attrition, because there's just dead cars everywhere. But yes, ooh, shit, the bed. I was not expecting... I got caught napping, and the Citroen got caught being an idiot.
Oof.
Yeah. But yes, in case you're wondering, last year, 1995, I did badly. But it's okay. Yeah. I think I got 12th in the standings. 11th or 12th, I don't remember. I was the second best of the people who occasionally didn't show up, because I spent half the year trying to get the game to work, so... Yes, I drove for the Honda team. I had a German as my teammate, a very nice German who's unfortunately gone to Audi now, so... That's a shame. But it's okay, because I've got the 1995 Independence champion as teammate this time round, so... We'll see how 96 goes. Worst case scenario, I go drive a Volvo in 97. But yes, no, it's pretty cool. They've been through like 4 years in the space of a year, so they're taking a small break from it at the moment, but it's pretty cool. I've got a picture of it somewhere, I might use that for something. But yes, no, it's very cool, let's put it that way. Oh, we also did the Touring Car World Cup, which it has like credits and a fucking buyers system and driver ratings and shit. It's pretty, it's high-tech done low-tech, let's put it that way. That's how I describe the BTCO. But yes, no. If you've got GTR2 and you're interested, I can always throw a link if you want to participate in that. Technically, you don't need a wheel because my teammate's on a controller, so... Mate, I'm at the back of the grid as well, so you can come be with me and fucking Sam Mumby. We're the two, like, fucking retard. Mind you, we're both getting better. But, yeah, I know Johanna scored most of the points last season. We got second in the Constructors, though. Didn't win anything for that, but, you know, pride. But yeah, no, if anyone wants a link to that, I'll be sure to... Touring Car Manager I would, but I'm fairly certain all the slots are full now. But in case you're wondering, Geracer's in that, so... Actually, how is Geracer doing in that? Let me find out. Can't remember which fucking thing it's under. Alright. Oh my god, I can't remember whose team's what. Team Geracer is currently beating mine by 10 points. We're also being beaten by a team that uses a fucking Volkswagen Vento. So, that's not good. Oh, have you seen my name, by the way, for it? Inferno.
Hmm?
Have you seen my great team name on it?
Go on.
Team Petronas Volvo, powered by Magneti Marielli,
Oh my god.
in association with Finlandia Vodka. So it gets shortened to Team Vodka Volvo.
Hmm.
I also literally fucking I'm not joking. They wanted to like give each team like on the wiki to make it look cool. They gave it like a flag, and I decided to be a complete asshole and asked for the one place that didn't have a flag in the wiki. Malta. Although apparently someone on there gets based out of the island of... I forgot the name of it now. There's literally an island in the UK, which isn't an island in the UK. It's literally a shipping rig, but it's classed as its own country. I forgot the name of it. There's literally 4 people living there. GTR 2 is a sim racing game. It's $4.99 on Steam. Wink wink. Well, in fairness, the thing that we use, it has... Actually, no, technically... Okay, right. So, here's the deal. For the racing, we have our own EXE for it, but you need a CD key for the game, so... Because you need to play it online, even though technically it's not online, because it's a server run by a bunch of Germans. Sealand, that's it. The Isle of Sealand. If you've ever heard of Sealand, which is fantastic. Yeah, it has a wiki. I'll post it in a bit. But yes, no, we have a wiki. We have... Actually, it was pretty interesting. We had... You know, is that Glock? That moment, Inferno. Yeah, we might have had...
where...
Yeah, you saw the GIF. Oh, no. Yeah. Did you see the GIF of how the championship was won in our series this year?
Go on.
Literally, someone got a bad drive off the final corner of Brands and won the title by 0.1 of a second or something.
Oh, wow.
Basically, if it wasn't the championship, like, contender who was there, but basically the championship leader was in fourth, and if this other guy got first, then he would have won the championship, and he won it on the final corner of the final lap.
Oh.
GTR 2's got a good modding community. If it goes cheap on Steam, pick it up, because it's like 99p at most half the time. But I got it in a bundle years ago with... I think I got it off Humble Bundle, actually, because I think it came with like Racer 7 and all its DLC and shit. Which is also a fun game. Because touring cars... 60s to 70s Formula 1 cars. See, you have more testicles than I do. Because I get scared by like 90s Formula 1 cars. I'm not sure what R Factor 1's like, I haven't played that. R Factor 2, I can't say I think much of it. The physics are alright, but fuck me, the menus are horrific. I forget Racer 7 exists. Don't worry, the Germans who host the online server for all of the simming games also forgets Racer 7 exists. But it has a BTCC mod, which is quite cool. From like...
Oh, hey, Sebring.
Yes. Pre-aero stuff is wild. Yeah, again, I have not got enough testicles for race cars that don't have aero. Okay. Doing 300 kilometers an hour on a literal metal coffin with a 3 litre 16 cylinder behind you is quite the feeling. Yeah, that's not my idea of fun, I'm afraid. I'll stick to driving my F2004. and the Williams car. And what else did I drive on Assetto Corsa? That was pretty good. I can't drive the 97 Ferrari because I'm not tall enough. Because like the cockpit's like basically at the top of the screen, so it was really hard to see anything. Oh no, I crashed into a Yaris. Whatever will the insurance company do? Actually, can I just point something out here? I like how these are super minis, but there's a Citroen C4 here. Ooh, look at that dive! Yeah. Look at that dive! They're going too wide. Oh, C4's got better traction. Okay, that's the end of that. I thought excitement was about to happen. And then it wasn't. Can I get Rossi on the inside? Making a dive down. Going for a Max Verstappen line. Done it. No, I'm not the Nick Hamilton of virtual touring cars. That honour belongs to other people who aren't me. My favourite was a lass who showed up, and the only memory I have of 1994 is them going backwards in a BMW on fire at 120 miles an hour.
Oh.
I don't quite get how that accident happened, but it did. So I try and forget 1994 because I only showed up to like 3 rounds because I got bored. Anyways. Look at that head unit. What year was this car from again? 2009, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2009, this model of Honda Jazz.
That head unit does not look very 2009. Can you tell I'm a Honda Jazz expert? It makes all the women cream when I say Honda Jazz.
Oh. it just sounds so boring.
Jazz.
But then again, it is a Honda
Jazz.
at the end of the day.
No, fuck off. Hondas are very exciting when they're not built by Rover.
Or driven by OAPs.
I had an OAP in a Skoda earlier, that was fun.
Oh,
doing
fucking hell.
15 miles an hour.
Wow.
In a third. Oh, that's another point. Actually, no, it isn't. Cause is this the final race or is there another race?
I think there's another race.
I need to go on a rant about people who drive in frost. Not
Frost.
ice. Frost. Listen. A car is pretty unlikely that you're going to lose control of a car in frost. You do not need to do 35 miles an hour down a dual carriageway in your 1.6 litre Vauxhall Astra. It won't break traction underneath you. It doesn't happen. Do you know what happens if you break traction at 35 miles an hour in a Vauxhall Astra? You apply power and the car will go straight on.
Yes.
That's it. You can't do anything scary at 35 miles an hour in a Vauxhall Astra 1.6. If you have, like, I don't know, a 600 horsepower BMW 3 Series, I can understand your trepidation. I can't understand your trepidation in a 1.6 litre Vauxhall Astra. Hence why I went past them at 50 miles an hour. Because that's the speed limit. Andy Neat, I don't know if Andy Neat's showing back up. I know Rich Energy is, because Michael Crease... Oh, there's a Liana in this race as well. Interesting. I know Michael Crease is back. Because him and... Who's the ginger one? Josh Cook. They've signed for BTC Racing. Yeah, it's point and click. It's very simple. Do you want to tell you something? I can do 50 miles an hour in the frost, and I'm the person who has like more reason than most to be trepidatious of the ice, because I've experienced what happens when a Subaru decides to become sentient at 30 miles an hour. And decides that the rear end wants to be friends with the front end. That's not fun, but it's also not difficult. Crease. Yeah, he won the Jack Sears award. which is, as I found out, is basically a championship for people who've never had a podium. So it's for the retards. Because I'm not a professional race driver, but I am going to tell you it's not massively difficult to get a podium in BTCC. Jack Goff led a championship once in a Volkswagen. That's older than I am. Also, Adam Morgan occasionally could win races in an A-class. That was like 2013. Oh, actually, that's another point. Do you remember in like the mid-2000s when BTCC had protons in it? Like Impian protons.
I believe so.
The bright green ones that said Petronas on them.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I found out what they were the other day.
Go on.
Apparently, Malaysia was originally going to provide the race car bits, but Malaysia wouldn't show up, or like Malaysia couldn't get them there quick enough. So they were literally protons that they bought from like a proton showroom and turned them into race cars. So basically, if you sneezed on them, they'd like explode into a million pieces. Because it was literally just road car bits with a roll cage on it.
Oh.
Hamilton, Neaton, Pillpot. Well, Pillpot barely ever showed up. There's a few. Most of the people who are eligible for Jack Sears Trophy were those people that like Vauxhall bought on for like 2 races and then never used them again. Conversation over. It was time to get back into the race. Hamilton exploded. Hamilton. Richard Hammond. Not Lewis Hamilton. It's fucking... It's being around fucking plant pot. He's obsessed with fucking Nick Hamilton. You're starting to make me think Richard Hamilton is... See what I mean? Fucking goddamn it. Subscribe to Inferno. Does Inferno have a YouTube channel? I don't even know. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Next time we're going to be taking a look at the hatchback open. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know the sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going.